Listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to y'all real quick. Hold on for a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Shout out. What y'all doing? Your boy just got back. It's a little bit of drama I'm sensing. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get started real quick. Bad news told everything. 100% accuracy. Officer T. Ward knows. He told everything. Cheese in the chat, please. Cheese up in the chat. Gorgonzola. Battle rappers out here using bars from other battle rappers. Ghost riding out here. You know what I'm saying? Rehearsing battles up in this piece. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? Clone knows knowledge afoot. Shout out to everybody. Bad news told everything. I'm sorry, dude. Told. Shout out to Officer T. Ward out there. It is what it is. Letting the people know what it is. They looking for cheese. It is what it is. Now, shout out to Serius Jones. Shout out to Rex. It's been a little bit of drama going on. You know what I mean? So I guess I don't even know if I want to talk about it. Let's talk about this real quick. Shout to them. Serius Jones is wilding on Rex. We gonna play a little bit of this. Shout out to Polo World. Let me fix my screen real quick. Shout to Serius Jones, one of the legends in battle rap. Let's listen to what he got to say. So, from what I understand, Serius Jones is upset with Rex because he feels like Rex was, I guess, like overreacting to Big T and not really showing him any love. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of what I'm getting. Maybe he feels like Rex is hating on him. So we're gonna listen to what Serius Jones got to say, and then we're gonna listen to what Rex got to say. You know what I'm saying? Shout to him or watch what Rex got to say.
And clearly there's animosity there. Okay, now let's be clear here. That's what I wanted to know. No, there's no animosity over here. There's animosity over there. Okay? And niggas be hating. Plain and simple.
Now, to me, like, this is kind of like he had a back and forth with Rex a while ago, right? Hold on. Let me see if I can show y'all this. Let me open up another. It was a while ago, like him and Rex had like a quick back and forth. Hold on. I think people kind of forgot about this. This one right here. Hold on, let me show y'all this. Remember, this was like 11 months ago. They had a back and forth, right? 11 months ago. You know, so I don't know. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it. You know, or maybe that was just battle rap going back and forth. I don't know. But let's finish listening to what Serius Jones got to say, and then we'll see what Rex is saying.
Okay, that was plain hatred what he did in that battle. That was plain hatred what he was doing in the John battle, making faces looking all goofy and stupid. You know what I'm saying? But Karma doing his job, that's why he falling out on stage, haven't seen him talk about. Out of here. You know what I'm saying? Why you hating, bro? You ain't learned nothing yet? Out here hating. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's Serius Jones.
Yo, what y'all think? What y'all think?
It's all right, Sherry.
So this lie.
Shout out to Jones, one of our legends. You know what I mean? Yo. So he ended up doing. So he ended up doing an interview with Caps. Let's go to that the interview with Caps. Shout out to Serius Jones. Let's listen to this. You know what I mean? Subscribe to Caps Angry Fan Backup channel. You know what I mean? And he's got an interview with Serius Jones on there.
I came up here, but fuck, I said I was coming. I did it. All right, cool. I know what you do. But anyway, no beef with Rex. I just don't like being disrespected and hated on, bro.
So he said, no beef with Rex. I just don't like being disrespected and hated on.
It's starting to be obvious. Starting to be obvious. But anyway, all I'm gonna say is this. I'm not trying to talk about no other person and what they did or what they didn't do. I'm saying for me, by the grace of Allah, if you know me, if you know my family, if you know my father, you know my uncles, there's legendary people in my family. I had legendary things happen to me and that I was doing when I was a kid. I won statewide essay contests and all this dumb shit when I was 9 years old. And meeting the governor.
I don't think that makes you a legend. I don't think that makes you a legend to talk about right now.
Okay, Caps, well, let me finish. I ain't finished. I'm naming things that were special things that my neighborhood and people that knew me was like, yo, nah, Jones is on some shit. Limo, your little Limo is on some shit.
So I don't know. I think he feels like Rex is hating on him or something. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Serius Jones. Shout out to Rex, one of our legends. So Rex ends up seeing all of this, right? Let me retweet it so I can just get to it. You know what I mean? Here we go. So Rex ends up saying, he said, sometimes silence says it all. Serious though. You know what I mean? Sometimes silence says it all. Serious though. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like I thought he would probably do like an interview or something like that. Maybe he don't want to do an interview. Maybe that's his way of responding to him. But you know, it's what it is. You know what I mean? As far as everything else, that Cameron trailer with you know, the battles or whatever, Shuni the rapper and Bonnie Godiva, you know, y'all tell me whether or not y'all like it. I do want to say this. What I'm hearing, right, is that they are paying these battlers pretty well to do these, was it quarantine type battles? You know what I'm saying? So they're getting heavily compensated to do that. So when I first looked at it, I'm just like, man, like this kind of look a little bootleg. I'm not gonna lie, Killer Cam. I was like, it's a little bootleg up in here. You know what I'm saying? But they are actually paying like these artists a pretty good chunk of money from what I'm hearing. You know, so I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with why Ice decided to move in the direction that he moved in. Only thing I would say, you know, if you could have just reached out to Easy. You know what I'm saying? Then there would have been no issues. You could have just told Easy like, yo, I can't do it. You know, and then that, you know, whatever. You know, or you could have did both in the same day because it was like a 90-second round, and that could have been done. Easy could have probably had to film it, you know what I mean? And then that would have been over, and then you would have still been able to do the Easy battle, which would have, you know, went a lot further, I feel. You know, so, but who knows? I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Rex and Serius Jones, are y'all thinking about battling or nah? You know, like I'm curious with that, but Serius Jones, I do want to say he's lit. You know, you can't deny it. You know, every time he drops a blog, doing like 15,000 views or whatever. He's vertical. He's not horizontal, but he's vertical. But he's still doing views. Like vertical or horizontal, you still got to pull in the views. You know what I mean? He's still doing views, and people are watching him. They tuning in, they listening. When he's live, his chat's moving. You know what I'm saying? So they watching him. So shout out to Serius Jones. And I think like more artists need to do something similar to what he's doing. Take control of their own narrative. You know what I mean? Get a channel, start, you know what I mean, dropping videos and stuff and get more in tune with what's going on with your fans. That way you can say whatever's going on, you know what I mean, in your own words. We got a super chat right now. Somebody said first team all Tattletale PG 69, SG Bad News, SF Kid Slade, PF Boom, C Clone Coach, Officer T. Ward in your voice. Hey, I didn't say that. This is a super chat. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Shout out to Rex. I would hope that Rob would reach out to Rex and have him do an interview so we can get like more context, at least of what he thinks. You know what I'm saying? But Rex is saying sometimes silence says it all. You know what I mean? But I was wondering, I'm like, yo, one day, you know, I don't think it's, you know, I don't know what happened to him on stage. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's fair. I know I kind of went in on somebody before, you know what I mean, that was trying to lie on me, you know what I mean? But, you know, I don't think, you know, this situation is funny, but at the same time, you know, I've clowned people like that before, so I can't get mad at Serius Jones. Shout out to Serius Jones. He's a legend, you know what I mean? But, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully we'll end up getting an interview or something from Rex one day and explain, like, whether or not he feels like he wants to battle him. You know what I mean? Or maybe not, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Bad news told everything. 100% accuracy. I do want to put that out there. Battle rap is a haven for the snitches. I do want to say that. People forget. Cheese in the chat, please. Should have never told me you was gonna hit me. I'm like, one day something's gonna happen. Everybody got their day. One day something's gonna happen, and I'm never gonna let up. You know what I mean? And he told everything. So that's how we rocking for the year. Also, we got people got ghostwriters out here. Using them ghost-written lines. I do want to say that. I do want to put that out there. I don't know. We gonna rock out for the year with that. Some ghost-written lines out in this piece. You know what I mean? I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all. I'm deciding how petty I want to be for the year. I got a new editing program. I'm thinking about making a run real quick. Make a quick 10,000. Go back to Europe. I don't know. We'll see. But shout out to everybody. I'm out. Come rate, subscribe, and y'all write y'all own material. I'm not saying no names. Write your own material. Don't be rehearsing. Rehearsing battles and, you know, all of that. Clear them emails out. You know what I mean? I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that.